Good morning. Some of you have asked me recently for a quick tutorial on how to update the slide image on the home page of your website. To get started, you need to figure out how big the image needs to be. If I right-click on a current image, come down to View Image Info, it'll show me here that the picture itself needs to be 940 pixels wide by 350 pixels high. Let's get that out of our way. I currently use the GIMP. I love Illustrator, but the GIMP is free. I'm adding a chocolate eclair. The dimensions of the selected frame are 940 by 350 pixels. So I do Control C to copy that out and paste it into a new image. There we go. And I'm going to export it to a place where I can find it. Hello. There we go. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. WordPress training, and we're going to call this Eclair. So I have my picture. Now I need to go to the website working area for Pittsburgh Suites. I'm logged into my WordPress dashboard. This probably looks fairly similar to what the rest of you have. Over on the left-hand side, you see a menu item for slides. If you click on that, it'll open up the slides that I have. I want to add a new slide. Give it a title. Put my cursor right at the very top. Right now I'm in the text tab. Let's switch over to the visual tab. There we go. And click Add Media. This is just like adding a picture to one of your pages. Click Upload Files, select File. And this opens up my my file manager. My documents, docs, circuit writers, WordPress, WordPress training, and there's my Eclair. Click Open. Now it's uploading it to my website. Give the picture a title. The alt text is what people will see when they mouse over the image. Oops. And I want to align this. I think I give these none for the slides. The link, I'm going to currently leave this to media file because I don't yet know which page I want the slide to go to when people click on it. And I want it to be displayed at the full size. So now I insert it into my new slide. And this is a little bit of the tricky part. The slide is a part of the slide group called Home. I have a slide group identified for Home, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I want to add this slide to the group. Click Publish. And let's quick look over here under Slide Groups. This is where I created that. This was actually when I set up the slides. This is what I did first, is I created the slide group called Home for Home Page. So we've added our new slide, and there's a couple of other little things that we still have to do. Under Canvas, Theme Options. Go into the Business Template, Featured Slider. I've added a slide. Currently I have 4 slides. Now I need to add another one for 5. This is the slide group that's identified for the home page. It's the slide group called Home. It's the only one I have identified. That's how that's tied to the group itself. The display order, it's displaying the oldest slide first. So my new Eclair slide is going to come in as the 5th slide in the group. If I wanted to, I could change that. I'm not using a featured slide title. Eventually when I do this a little bit more finessed, I'll be adding a title to that image and just upload it again as a part of the new image. So I need to save the change. And I need to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Slides are controlled in several places. The other place is under Slider Settings, right below the business template. Go to Slider Settings. My slides are set to start automatically. If a user hovers over the slide, it will pause my slideshow. My animation speed is set at 0.7 seconds. The auto slide interval is 5. The effect is slide currently versus fade. Fade in and out we use on some sites. Some of you may have it set up as slide. You can play with it. And the slider pagination are those little dot thingies at the bottom of all the slides. So I haven't saved anything. I'm not going to save these or changed anything. I'm not going to save it. And let's go in and see what I've done. Refresh. And now I have 5 dots. And there's the new slide that I just added with our beautiful chocolate eclair. And as you see, if I hover over it with my cursor, it stops the slideshow. So that's how you update or add a new slide. If you need to update a slide, that is, you want to change a picture on an existing slide, go into Slides, go to the slide you want to edit, select the picture that's there, remove it, and click Update to save that change. Pictures can be a little tricky with WordPress. Again, put your cursor where you want the slide to go. Click, yeah, look at that, it moved. Click the left arrow and the up arrow to make sure you're at the very tippy top of the page. If you're off by a line, the slide will not go in properly. In fact, let's do that on purpose. So I go to Add Media, and that was my Jelly Bean slide. Let's just pretend this is the new one I want to add. Alignment none. Link to media file. Again, I don't have a Jelly Bean page yet, so I'm still working on this site. Insert into post and click Update. And let's go to the site. Click Refresh and click the arrow. Okay, that looks good. Good. Ooh, not good. See how it moved? That's because of that extra space. Oops. Go back in, come here, and if you click on the text tab, you can see the space itself. See this thing here, this ampersand non-breaking space. This is an HTML equivalent for like a blank. Just come into here, put your cursor here, hit the delete button. It gets rid of the space. You can verify that in text. See, it's gone. And click Update to save the change. And always, always verify what you've just done, one thing at a time, so that if it didn't work, you know what to go back and fix. So refresh your site. Come in, let's see, ice cream, bakeries, fine chocolate. Ooh, something's still off. What moved? Oh, there was a non-breaking space below the picture too. There it is. Let's get rid of that. Sometimes I prefer working in the code. Okay, click refresh. Go, go, go. Beautiful. Done. There you go.